excited about the outcome. We're excited about the attendance. Most especially the fact that we didn't have any space left for more exhibitors. That means that people saw the need to display their wares. It was also an opportunity for us to have business to business with people. One other thing that excites me about NTIFE is that it's very important. It's something in the heart of the founders of EFTA. When I came in, I was first deputy president for 4 years, so I saw it done a couple of times. And this time around, for us to come after COVID-19 and all the pandemic, the problems of the pandemic, to us is an exciting moment. We thank God for it. The issue of security, it's everywhere. There's more crime in France than is in Nigeria. There's crime everywhere, but there's a way you go about your business. That's why you have tour operators who guide people into experiences in locations and destinations. And I believe that the issue of crime is something that we can handle, but then we're talking about funding itself. That means, do we want tourism to grow? If you want tourism to grow, then you have to fund it. And that's what we've been trying to emphasize. We have the statistics that was read out today, that during the pandemic, that the federal government through the central bank used about 3.5% of our GDP for intervention in COVID-19 pandemic. And that amounts to almost $17 billion. If you are seeing our GDP at about $450 billion. So that's an enormous amount, and we're not feeling it in the tourism industry. That's why we're asking for funding if we want tourism to grow. Now, the issue of value chain is a lot of people think that all that tourism is all about is hotels, maybe tour operation, and then ticketing. And you've seen today that it's more than that. There are several aspects of the value chain that individuals can undertake, and they make a living out of it. So today, again, for the youth, there's a lot. We just want the fact that the proper foundation is laid. That's why capacity building is important for us to keep developing, so that the younger ones who are coming have the right perspective. The issue of ICT that is being used to run tourism is emphasized. So I think that the youths will have a better days than we have had.
On budgeting and funding an effective tool for tourism sustainability in Nigeria. And the overall outcome of the debate is that government needs to do more in terms of budgeting for tourism in Nigeria. Not only the federal government, all the state government should set up a ministry of tourism. The tourism ministry should be a separate ministry, not lumped under any other ministry like culture and so on. It should be a separate ministry because of the importance of tourism to national development. I've been able to trace over the last 10 years, comparing Nigeria with Dubai, Gambia, and some France, and some other Italy, and some other countries like that, to see the level of tourism contribution to GDP in those countries and what we're having in Nigeria. And the only reason why our own in Nigeria is not adequate because of government neglect of tourism. I expect that government should do more in terms of budgeting for the tourism development in Nigeria. Again, we talk about private sector cooperation. There should be a public-private sector partnership to develop tourism in Nigeria, especially in the area of tourism. Tourism projects are funded by both public-private partnerships and then creating opportunity for the micro, small and medium scale enterprises in the tourism area to be able to access funds in carrying out their work. And this is what we advise today, that if that is done, we'll be able to go a long way in developing tourism.
Of these discussions start to take those steps to bring this onto the table so that we can actually have tourism play the role it ought to play in our economy. Private sector votes. It is the vote of the private sector that puts people in government. So if we exercise our capacity or our fundamental right to ensure that we vote people that will make the change, then those not willing to make the change will pay attention, essentially. So we as citizens are the ones that determine what will happen in the economy, and so we need to leverage that power.
No, it's not really about how long an event is. It's the impact that the event makes. And that is exactly what I would describe in detail this year. It's not like what we used to do, but the impact is much more. So it's, the content was very rich, and it gave us quite a number of things to go back home, sleep over, think about it, and come back to the drawing board. And members are the ones doing the work. They are like the foot soldiers doing the downstream sector, they may use that word. Then EFTAN is the governing body to oversee the operations of their members. So definitely they are not meant to be seen competing with the members or doing what the members are doing. Theirs is to make sure that the members are doing the right thing. Number one, to make sure the members are doing what they are supposed to do, doing it right, the way it is meant to be done. That is why it's an umbrella body that brings everybody together. And another thing that EFTAN can do, that I believe they can do, is also to chart a course. What I mean by chart a course is, maybe they've looked around the entire industry. No association has stuck towards that. They can come and chart a course and say, you know what guys, let's go this direction. Let's do things this way. And they will lay down the plan, and all the different associations will align and start running with it.
Well, today's program shows very their responsibilities, and especially in the area of developing the tourism sector of the nation, because there is a lot in it when well administered. It's trying its best, but government cannot do it. It has to have the backup of the private sector. The private sector has to do something, together.
Today is a very important event. It's an annual event that more than 10 it's either an exhibition and a conference. And a lot of important matters are and the topic of this year is very important. It's very important, which is agriculture. One of them, I like to remind them that some countries have the equivalent of what the government is for us, which means they are number one currency and because of those and even in South Africa, it's not number one, but it's either number two or number three. They have a lot of tools. So we are neglecting a very vital segment of the development, which this point in time we all agree we need to diversify our economy.
Well, indeed, it has been very insightful. We had some speakers that have been, they got us really thinking of budgeting and funding the sector. But indeed, the main interest here is how tourism can stand on its foot in Nigeria. So it needs to be given the significance it deserves in the country. And to be honest with you, Governor Masari has sponsored even my trip personally to Europe and Brussels to understudy some of this tourism and even conservation. So it really helps us, and I want to make sure that at least I give him a report regarding the importance to set up a Ministry of Tourism for the states. Collaboration. It's clear that we need to collaborate all the time. One person cannot really do it, so we need to come together as a country and as a region, even as West Africa, through ECOWAS. So I think collaboration is the takeoff.
Talking about BOJ TV, it's actually teaches a lot of things, in tourism. Presently now in Nigeria, tourism is actually lacking capital. So this type of event is very, very important to actually tackle some aspects of budgeting and financing in the tourism industry. As I said earlier, one of the major problems we are actually having in tourism is the financing, funding aspects. Tourism as a whole is let me say, is a department that you work for those exclusive events. So as a CEO, as a tourism stakeholder in the region, this kind of event is very, very important because they actually lack in time of funding and basically before we even talk about the financing and the budgeting aspect, I would love to advise the federal government on the issue of insecurity. The issue of insecurity is very, very bringing down the tourism business